All right, guys, it is June 10th, and Saturday afternoon. It's like 12:15. I'm downtown Bartow right now. My son's getting his hair cut, so I thought, why not make a video? Why not just walk around and make some comments and show you guys what this looks like? I've made a video or two down here before, but it was always so busy. They have some festivals that go on down here in a farmer's market quite often, and so you don't really get to see the shops and stuff like that. So I thought I'd take this little bit of time that I have while he's getting his hair cut to just kind of walk around. Give you guys a chance to see what it looks like. It's a quaint little town. Very quaint. I like these towns that stay this way. Right here on my right is a Christian bookstore. This has been here, it seems like forever. Over the years, I've bought a thing or two there. Yeah, the SciFi Festival that they have here, when it first started a few years ago, there was only like a couple of booths. And I mean, there was like nothing to it. I gotta watch where I'm going. And now, I mean, the last time I went to this place, it was very large. I just couldn't believe how much it had grown, and it took that video that I made that day took like I think it was over an hour, just walking, slowly through it. But I wouldn't have thought that an event that went on down here would take that long to walk through. But I like Bartow. We almost bought a house here. In fact, if you saw my video that I put up last week on the My Girl house, that's here in Bartow. And the house that my wife wanted us to buy before we moved to where we're at now, that is actually right down the road from that house. I call it the My Girl house. Everybody calls it that, although it's really something else. It was a bed and breakfast for so many years. Okay, just want to make sure, I had to keep my eyes peeled, make sure I'm not going to get run over. Oh, look at this. This sign right here. Main Street Bartow Incorporated, sponsored by Boswell and Dunlap. Well, that Boswell's not me, but it is an attorney here in town. I'll have to show you where his business is at if I get over that way. Look how beautiful this is. This courthouse right here, this huge tree, so picturesque. I absolutely love it. And see how quiet it is down here on a Saturday afternoon? Sometimes when I make these videos of small towns, people will, I feel like they're complaining a little bit, and they'll say, it's dead down there, there's nobody out. Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? And of course, here's the courthouse. This has always been really nice. I always liked looking at it. I always thought it'd make a nice picture. Let me turn around though and get a further shot from the road. Yeah, now you can see the dome up there. It's got a museum. It's called a Polk County History Center now. It's not really the courthouse anymore. The courthouse is actually to my left. You can't see it from right here because it's around the corner, but this is the old courthouse, and now they've turned it into a history center. I'll have to go in there one day and do a little tour of that. I'm not going to cross the street. It's pretty heavy traffic. I'm just going to wait here for this light to turn green. People are going to, I think they have, yeah, I have a green arrow, so I'm going to have to wait. That's fine. We can just look around while we're waiting. Okay, I'm gonna go. Look at this mural to my left. Looks very old, kind of faded, but it's pretty neat. I like murals. And another thing that might seem kind of weird is I like alleyways. I've oftentimes thought of making a video of just going down alleyways in different towns, seeing what they're like. I don't know why I like them, but I do. This is the wine stable. And this is a really cool shop right here called Unfiltered. 2 stories. And that's really neat to go inside. There's a coffee house inside. A nice day to ride bikes. It's pretty hot. The humidity, I think it's 84%. That's what it was the last time I checked. I'm gonna go back the way I came. I'm gonna check my phone and see what the humidity is. It's 87 degrees. Okay, I was wrong. I was thinking back on last night. Last night, when I was out on my back porch making a video, it was close to midnight and it was 84% humidity. Right now it's only 58%, which really surprises me because there's so much cloud coverage. And it feels really humid. So on my right here is Palace Pizza. It's a chain of pizza places. I think that one was the first one. We have several of them in Lakeland. And then you have these antique, I don't know what you'd call them, novelty stores. My wife likes that kind of thing. I go to them with her. I'm not saying it's my thing, but it certainly is hers. Authentic Cuban food. Indigo Moon. Okay. I'm not much into spiritualism, but if you are, I guess you can, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I've always wanted to try this Hacienda Mexico restaurant because it always smells so good. And it's very colorful over here, their outdoor dining area. Look at this. This is great. This place is really hopping. If you come earlier on most Saturdays when they've got the farmer's market or some kind of festival going on. This Two Crazy Nuts is a place you can get different kind of candies. Sweet Magnolia Cafe. Oh, look at the bird. the birds. Well, now they're being quiet. All right. It smells very sugary right here. Wild at heart. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're not bothering me. No, my wife loves this store. Time on Central. She is crazy about this store. I can pretty much buy her anything from here and she'd be happy. Pretty much. I don't know how they'd feel about me walking in. But, all right. So here is this attorney's office I was telling you about. I'm walking right up on it. Boswell and Dunlap. Boswell and Dunlap. Cool looking building, right? Or maybe I just think it is because it's got my last name. And you might wonder if I'm any relation. I have no idea. No idea, but you know, I've lived in Lakeland since 1986. And man, for several decades, people would ask me quite frequently if I was related to them. I got kind of tired of it because I really didn't have an answer for them. I couldn't answer affirmatively. Is it possible, I guess? All right. So I just recently got a selfie stick that is much longer than this, and I got it because we're getting ready to go to Key West. And that will allow me to get that drone affect, because it's like 10 feet long, basically. And with what this software can do, it's pretty amazing stuff it can do. The way they make your videos look. I'm really looking forward to using that. I almost pulled it out from down here. I just didn't think it was real necessary. Not going for anything spectacular here, but look how pretty this is down here. I love this town. It's funny because when I first came out, there was hardly anybody out at all. Now we have a few people roaming the streets. I don't know where they came from. Maybe they got done eating lunch. Oh, by the way, if you like this shirt, this is from Coast to Coast Beards. I've talked about them before. They have great beard products that are state themed. Every state has a different scent. I don't know that he has all 50 states, but at least he's always working on it. And if you want to check him out and his products, which are really great, by the way, I'll leave a link down below. And I even have a code that you can use for like, I think a 20% discount. Okay, so here's his mural. That's pretty cool. I've always liked that. That's really well done. Okay. Anyway, but I love this shirt. I don't wear it that often, but it's mainly because I don't want the decal to lose any vibrancy. Like, I love the colors in this. And yeah. I need to be aware of my time because I could do more in this video, but my son is getting his hair cut and I don't want him to have to wait on me. This is a cookie jar. I've never tried anything from here, but I've always wanted to. This looks like it used to be an Italian restaurant. To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever noticed it before. Or maybe it still is. Let me see. It has a menu on the window, and there are still tables inside. I'll have to check on that and see if it's still a thing. Oh, florist. I don't think I've ever noticed that before either. You see, even I miss stuff. I'm down here all the time. I miss stuff because of all the things that are going on around it. This is another great place, 1915 home decor. If you ever make it to Bartow, you might want to try them out. Of course, you got a tattoo place here. I don't have any tattoos. None at all. I just figure at my age, if I don't have any tattoos yet, that guy was getting flat. If I don't have any tattoos at my age, then maybe I just shouldn't even bother. You know, what's the point? Here's a comic book store. It's a pretty good one too. I used to read tons of them when I was a kid. I outgrew them quickly though. Over on my right is where my son is getting his hair cut back there. I already passed it. I don't know why I even bothered to mention it. And another place that sells sweet stuff. I've never been here. I'm gonna have to try it. And down here, I don't see a sign for it. Oh, I was getting ready to say, there's a reptile place here. Oh, maybe there still is. I don't see, maybe the van's just blocking it. Okay, so there's still a pet store here. I think it's reptilian based. My son has a gecko. I can't remember what kind it's called, but he loves that thing. He's really into that. I mean, you don't have to do a whole lot with it. Those things hardly eat very much at all. We're gonna go there when we get done. Here's a mural I have not noticed before. I don't know, I doubt that it's new. Best treasure hunting in town. Okay, I've been in this store before. What I love about these places is that no two are the same, obviously. That's the joy of antiquing. You never know what you're gonna find. You go week after week and still see something different. My wife she might as well just have an open account at each one of these places. Because she loves that sort of thing. All right, well, I'm not gonna do much more because I can't afford to take the time. I don't wanna have my son waiting on me. This was just kind of an impromptu video. No planning involved, no script, of course. But I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. There's a lot more to see at Bartow. I will have to take more time later on to make that happen. Look at this place. Smacking, let's see. Smacking Good Restaurant and Catering. What kind of food do they have here? I would like to know. With colors like this on the front, it compels me to believe that this is pretty tasty food. I want to come back and try it. Now serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you ever make it to Bartow, Well, if you ever make it to Central Florida, check out Bartow. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's a small town. It'll feel like a small town, and it'll be worth your stop. Okay, I'm back to where I started. Just a short mini tour. But thanks for joining me anyway, if I haven't said it already. All right, guys. Don't forget to check out Coast to Coast Beards. He'd appreciate it. If there's any way of telling him, let him know that I sent you. All right, until next time, have a great day.